Evanston Outlaw Baseball is live on the radio at 99.1 FM KNYN and online at mylocalradio.com. This year, Wyoming Legion AA Baseball is the show. Follow the Wyoming Legion Post 41 Evanston Outlaws throughout the summer as we bring you live video and play-by-play coverage. Being brought to you by Dr. Todd Huber Chiropractic, Cash Honda Yamaha, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Mountain West Business Solutions, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Bear River Dental of Evanston and Black Sport Dental of Mountain View, Ellingford Brothers, Uinta County School District No. 1, the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, the Legal Tender Restaurant and Best Western Dunmar Inn, the Evanston Recreation Center, the Littlest Wood Shop, Come On In of Casper, Plains Tire, Arrowhead Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Dr. McKay Franken, First Bank of Evanston, and by Auto Farm Chevrolet. With the first pitch quickly approaching, let's head to the diamond.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to WATAHA Complex here in Rock Springs, Wyoming, where the Evanston Outlaws continue their season against the Jackson Giants, the reigning state runner-ups in Wyoming American Legion Baseball in the AA division. Evanston versus Jackson. This will be a good one. Evanston has only seen one team from the West, and that was the reigning state champions, Casper. They won that game. Final score 20-6. Today they get ready to take on the team that lost to Casper in that state final, the Jackson Giants. We are only about 10 minutes away from first pitch, so we're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll set the scene on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Outlaw Baseball on the Big Dog and mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today. Welcome back to WATAHA Big Complex here in Rock Springs, Wyoming. Part of day 1 of the Rock Springs Invitational here. The second big tournament that Evanston will face. They'll play 2 games tonight and then 2 games tomorrow. Still waiting on a lineup card from Jackson before we can get going. But we do know going for the Evanston Outlaws will be Ryan Fisher. Ryan has 1 appearance so far. He went the whole game in a 3-1 loss to Sheridan on Sunday afternoon in Gillette, where the lone run of that game produced by Jagger Mitchell. So the Evanston Outlaws currently coming in with a record of 1 win and 4 losses. Last time they went out was in that 3rd place game against Sheridan, on the 25th. Final score 8-2. Evanston managed by Chad Thompson. This is his first year managing at the AA level. And the Jackson Giants, 1-1 on the season. Earlier this morning, they beat Green River 14-0. They're managed by 2019 Manager of the Year, Jason Huggins. Evanston was just declared the home team, and barring a national anthem, we will probably get going, as we've still not seen a lineup from the Jackson Giants. However, some observations give us the idea that Parker Pleggy may be starting for the Giants, but Of course, that is not official. Let's go ahead and set the defense for the Evanston Outlaws, assigned home team on this one. Got an outfield featuring Connor Peterson in left, Casey Perriman in center, Kendall Cummings in right. Infield featuring Gus Allred at first base, Brendan Thompson at second, Jordan Schneider at third, Reed Gross at shortstop, and a battery featuring Ryan Fisher pitching to Jagger Mitchell. Right now, still waiting to see what the lineup looks like for Jackson, as they will be running up the card, and we'll probably be filling it out as we go along here in the first run through the order. Zeros on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as Evanston takes to the field in their gray uniforms with blue stripes with post 41 written across the chest in blue. Blue and white caps, Dodger style kind of, with the blue in the back and the front kind of, or the white in the front panel with blue 41 on the front. Jackson coming out with their dark blue post 43 uniforms across the chest, white lettering, red outline, as Ryan Fisher gets ready to warm up and kick this game off. His dad, Coach Fisher, will catch him while Jagger Mitchell is getting ready. Beautiful day for baseball here in Rock Springs. We got lucky. Right as I got here to get set up during the last game, it was wind and light rain, and the wind was blowing the rain into the stands. So a very fortunate turn as we get ready for game number 1 of this doubleheader. We're immediately going to do this one, and then we'll get off the air as soon as we can. And stay tuned on My Local Radio for Game 2 of this doubleheader. It's in a separate stream because it's 2 different teams. It'll be Evanston taking on the homestanding Rock Springs Archie Hay Sand Puppies. Nice original name there. Sounds like a minor league team. Sounds exactly like what you want in a baseball team as Ryan Fisher continues his warm-up tosses. Right now trying to identify the Jackson players that are out there. Currently I see number 11. And that would be, on my roster, Mason Wright out there swinging a bat. Number 4, Parker Bleggy, who we believe is the starting pitcher. We'll find out. As Jagger Mitchell in his blue catcher's helmet sets the backstop for Ryan Fisher, the 19-year-old in his final year of eligibility here in post-41 baseball, American Legion baseball. But baseball, not a high school sport in the state of Wyoming, so American Legion is the big deal. It's the big thing. It's how all these players do eventually sign college scholarships. Brandon Nemo from the New York Mets, a former player on the dynasty that is Cheyenne Post 6. He got his scholarship by playing Legion ball. And our leadoff man for Jackson walking up. It is number 4, Parker Bleggy. I've not gotten a lineup now. So I believe that's Parker Bleggy, number 4 for the Giants, stepping in, left-handed or right-handed batter versus a right-handed pitcher. First pitch inside for ball 1. A little bit towards the end of the box, towards the plate is Bleggy as the next one goes outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. ELAN OLLIFF bringing you the action live from Paul WATAHA Complex as the 2-0 goes outside to make it 3-0. 3 straight balls pitched by Ryan Fisher to Parker Bleggy, we believe, to start this one out. 3-0. And that one catches the outside of the plate for strike 1. 3-1 the count. Kicks and delivers. And that one catches the right side of the plate as well. So After going down 3-0, he's come back and he's filled the count at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ryan Fisher versus Parker Bleggy. Fisher kicks and deals. Drive to the third baseman. Schneider easily gets the low hopper to Gus Allred at first for the out. Waiting for the next man to turn around. He's walks over to the left-handed side. Number 11, that is Mason Wright. Left-handed batter. First pitch. Chopper at the second baseman. Brendan Thompson easily feels the ground and kicks it over to Gus Wright for out number 2. So a 1 pitch at bat there on the 4-3 put out. Next up is number 2. Looks like that's Seth Christiansen. Right-handed batter. First pitch. Just outside and over the zone. There was a delayed call, and it is strike 1. No balls, 1 strikes to Seth Christiansen. Next one, right down the center, but a little low for ball 1. Try to get him there with the breaking ball. As Jagger gives the sign to Fish. Swing and a pop-up high. It's going way out of bounds and foul. Out of play for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Seth Christiansen. Two down, nobody on. Good inning so far by Fisher. He kicks, delivers. Light hopper right at Thompson. He'll field it over to Gus for out number 3. And a good start for the Evanston Outlaws. 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the first. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank presentation of Post 41 Baseball on mylocalradio.com and the Big Dog.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
In today's world, with so many places to shop and so many options to choose from, sometimes you have to boil it down to one simple question: where do I get treated the best? At Cash Honda Yamaha in Logan, we work hard to make sure every customer knows how much we appreciate them. We love what we do, and we believe in the products we sell. Our goal is to build a lasting friendship with every customer so we can serve you and your family for generations. Visit us today, Cash Honda Yamaha, 3765 US 91, Hyde Park, Utah.
A quick 1-2-3 inning, and the Outlaws are up at bat as the designated home team. Let's go ahead and set the batting lineup for the Evanston Outlaws. Leading off, you have shortstop Reed Gross, number 12, batting .231 on the season. Batting second, you have number 17, left fielder Connor Peterson. Batting third, the catcher, Jagger Mitchell. He's number 3. Batting fourth, the pitcher, Ryan Fisher. Batting fifth, number 2, Casey Perriman, the center fielder. Batting sixth, number 11, the first baseman, Gus Allred. Batting seventh, number 6, Jordan Schneider, the third baseman. Batting eighth, number 14, Kemble Cummings, the right fielder. And batting ninth, Brendan Thompson, number 18, the second baseman. Bottom of the first, we're about to get started. Here's Reed Gross to lead things off against Parker Bleggy. Bleggy, right-handed pitcher. First pitch is straight heat, but it's outside for ball 1. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. 1-0. This one popped up high behind the backstop for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. To Reed Gross. Reed batting .231 on the young season. The delivery. This one popped up high into left field. The left fielder runs over and makes the grab on the third base line for out number 1. I just received the Jackson lineup, so if you'll give me a minute, we will get a chance to kind of get those memorized and let you know. By the way, the left fielder that made the play, that was wow, handwriting is hard to read. Cooper Christiansen. Connor Peterson, left fielder, will step in. 1 down, nobody on. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Connor Peterson batting .250 on the young season, but leads the team with 7 runs scored. The delivery, another swing and a miss for strike 2. Connor Peterson has had a busy day today. He graduated from high school today. Evanston High School had their graduation this morning at 11 o'clock. It was a very unique event as the 2-0 goes outside for ball 1 and hits the backstop. Very unique event. They had the football field all squared off. They painted squares on the football field for all the cars to park on. And all the cars parked in there. You had to have a senior in the car in order to be admitted into the football field. A swing and a miss. Strikeout goes down Connor Peterson, and it's 2 down. Here's Jagger Mitchell, who leads the team with 5 RBIs and is batting .500 on the young season. Back to graduation, Peterson had a very busy day, and so too did Casey Perriman and Jordan Schneider. But those are the 3 seniors on this team that graduated, all 3 of them in the starting lineup tonight. So busy days for both of them. Here comes the pitch from Pleggy to Mitchell. A breaking ball down the middle fools Mitchell as he swings and misses at that one. Next pitch, high for and in for ball 1. Cooper Christiansen playing left field as I am literally filling out my score sheet and announcing it to you at the same time as the 1-2 comes. Hopper right down the third base line. Good snag by the third baseman. Cross diamond throw, and that'll be out number 3. A 5-3 putout to end the inning. So it's still no score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back with inning number 2 on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunmar Inn.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Franklin. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
Well, we've got a good one going on here, only headed to the second inning, and it's no score between Evanston and the reigning state runner-up, the Jackson Giants. Ryan Fisher about to start inning number 2 of work. He's allowed no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. So a good start there for Ryan Fisher. As I am currently filling out the rest of the lineup for Jackson. Leading off, we do know it'll be Quentin Bruno the right fielder. Quentin currently averaging .333 on the young season. Only 6 at-bats so far, and he's gotten a hit in 2 of them. Chance to get to 500. First pitch popped up high into left center field. Casey Perriman and Peterson ranging over forward. It will be Connor Peterson who puts it away for out number 1. Next up will be Aaron Moya. Number 5 on this team. First pitch to Moya by Fisher. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Aaron playing right field for this Jackson Giants team. The 0-1 outside. Good snag by Mitchell. But it's ball 1. After Moya will be Connor Long. As the 1-1 finds the outside part of the plate with a good breaking ball away for strike 2. 1-2 the count to Aaron Moya. In the dirt, good block there by Jagger Mitchell as he takes it right off of the chest protector for ball 2. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. Inside, got him to chase it for a strikeout swinging. So the first strikeout for Ryan Fisher is now, we'll see Connor Long coming up. Long batting .375 in the young season. This is only game number 3 of the season for Jackson. As Fisher, swing and a miss. Actually, they'll say foul tipped it for strike 1. After Connor Long, it'll be Steven Ashurst. The 0-1. Hopper right at Fisher. He knocks it down with his glove, picks it up, fires it over to Gus for out number 2. Steven Ashurst, the first baseman, number 7 in the order. Will come up. Actually, excuse me, that is out number 3. Sorry, I was busy filling it in. So no runs, no hits. It's still no score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on a First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
Early Oregon-bound immigrants traveled through the Bear Lake Valley. U.S. Highway 30 basically follows the Oregon Trail. Many wagon trains stopped at Thomas L. Pegleg Smith Trading Post, located near Dingle, Idaho, for supplies. One traveler wrote of camping along Cotton Line Bear River, watching grass as tall as a man wave in the wind. Today, you don't have to ride in a wagon to visit Bear Lake Valley, but the rich history is still here to enjoy. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
At Ellingford Brothers, we're known for an excellent steel shop and quality cement. We also provide other products all year round. Sand and different sizes of gravel for road base and landscaping in the summer and fall. Traction in the winter and mud control in the spring. Bark for landscaping in the summer and winterization in the fall. And topsoil. Spring, summer, and fall, prices are always honest. Pickup or delivery. Ellingford Brothers, your year-round source for so many things. Stop in today at 221 County Road in Evanston.
Ryan Fisher leads off for the Evanston Outlaws. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Bottom of the second inning. No team has collected a hit quite yet. Parker Pluggy, starting inning number 2, will face Ryan Fisher. First one up for ball 1. Fisher batting .333 on the young season. Outfield for Jackson, as we've been able to put that together. Cooper Christiansen in left, Mason Wright in center. The 1-0 is outside for ball 2, and Aaron Moya in right. This broadcast also brought to you in part by Superior Rental and the Gun Room. Full line of Cub Cadet outdoor power equipment in stock and ready to take home today. That's Superior Rental and the Gun Room at 371 Prospector Drive in Evanston. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1, and it's 2-1. Kicks and fires high, and it's 31 count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Pleggy kicks and deals. Inside, and Ryan Fisher is on due to a walk. That'll now bring up Casey Perriman, the leader on the team in batting average, 667. Also one of those guys who graduated from high school this morning and is here to play 2 baseball games about 4 hours later. Casey has had a heck of a day, or a weekend at the plate. Let's see if he can keep it up as Casey chases one outside to foul it off for strike 1. Perriman, in 9 at-bats, has scored 2 runs, got 6 hits, 4 RBIs, and has only struck out once. Good start. Great start for Perriman. The pitch. Fly ball high into left field. Cooper Christiansen makes the catch for out number 1. It was struck well, but it just caught a little bit too much vertical and not enough drive. As Gus Allred will step up. Gus currently struggling to start the season. He's under 1 on batting average and would love to fix that with 1 down and 1 on. First pitch up high for ball 1. Gus, the only left-handed batter in this Evanston lineup, which is really interesting because you got Casey Perriman, who throws left, but he bats right. Clayton Moyles, who's on the bench tonight, does the same thing. The delivery, swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the second. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The 1-1. High, and it's a ball to make it 2 balls, 1 strike. Gus Allred leading this battle right now. Keep your eye on Ryan Fisher over there on first. He goes off the bag just a little bit. Pleggy checks on Fisher at first. Steps and deals. Low and outside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike, and this is the exact same count that we saw Ryan Fisher walk on earlier in the inning to give Evanston their first base runner. Pleggy delivers high, and that's a walk. So Evanston gets a walk in 2 of the last 3 batters, and that'll set the stage for Jordan Schneider, the 3rd and final of those Evanston seniors on this team to graduate today. I can only imagine what kind of emotions they were experiencing this morning, and how to put it away to come play a baseball game is a great testament to the mental strength of these Evanston players. Runners on first and second for Schneider. First pitch is low. Ryan Fisher taking off for third. Throw is high to third baseman, and Ryan Fisher is going to score. Evanston leads it 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. He scores on the E2, error on the catcher, and they'll have a conference at the mound as Gus Allred advances to second on the play. So give me a chance to finish filling out the score sheet for the defensive lineup for Jackson. Let's see, Parker Bleggy is pitching. Quinton Bruno is catching. As I write this down. Stephen Ashurst is the first baseman. Connor Long is the second baseman. Seth Christiansen is the shortstop. As we're back to action here. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner on second after the scored run as Schneider pops that one foul into the first base dugout. One ball, one strike. One out. One run scored and one on second. Pitch to Schneider, high and inside for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. Third baseman for them will be Grant Parkin. And I have my score sheet filled out. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch outside, and Bruno snagging that one, trying to make sure that they hold Gus Allred at second. So, defensive alignment, let's go through it completely. In the outfield, you have Cooper Christiansen in left, Mason Wright in center, Aaron Moya in right. We'll do the infield after the 3-1 delivery. Outside, and that is another walk. 3 walks in this inning, and Evanston is starting to take advantage. Here comes Kendall Cummings, the right fielder. Infield for Jackson, Stephen Ashurst at first, Connor Long at second, Grant Parkin at the hot corner, and Seth Christiansen at shortstop. Parker Bleggy pitching to Quentin Bruno. Runners on first and second as the first pitch of the at-bat fouled off by Kendall Cummings. Runners on first and second, you've got Gus Allred on second, Jordan Schneider on first. Both got on base via walk, and then Ryan Fisher scored after he led off the inning with a walk, scoring from second after he was stealing third, and the throw went way high from the catcher and into left field. Fisher easily scores to make it 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Checks the runner at second. The pitch inside. Oh, and it catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. Great pitch there by Parker Pleggy. This broadcast also brought to you in part by Union Wireless, treating you like a neighbor, not a number. Union Wireless on 148 Front Street in Evanston. Call 888-926-2273 or visit their website at unionwireless.com. The 0-2 pitch in the zone for a strikeout, and Kendall Cummings goes down looking. Here's Brennan Thompson, who's wanting to bust out of his slump. He batted .311 last year, currently opening it less than 1. And a big chance for him. 2 down with runners on first and second. After this, we'll turn the order back over. Bleggy, first pitch. In the dirt, good stop there by Bruno. He almost lost control of it, but Gus Allred does stay at second. Brennan Thompson, second baseman for Evanston, trying to bring in Gus Allred over at second. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Evanston as a team is batting .272 after the weekend in Gillette. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 down, runners on first and second. .272 as a team, scoring 23 runs, or 28 runs, 23 of them RBIs. Pitch. Outside and off of the foot of Bruno. That will make the runners advance. Good heads-up base running by both Schneider and Allred. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brendan Thompson now with a big opportunity here. A base hit could score both of them and make it a 3-0 ball game on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston leads it 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Brendan Thompson. Parker Pleggy with the glove right above his right shoulder. Goes into the windup and deals. And down goes Brennan Thompson looking as it catches the outside part of the plate. So 1 run scores and Evanston leads it 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on mylocalradio.com and the Big Dog.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes for the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified Level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Trona Valley Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial institution. When you become a member, you are an owner of the credit union. We believe in people over profit, and that impacts the way we do business from our overall structure down to the smallest detail. Our philosophy sets us apart, and we're here for you. Earn more with our high-yield checking account, start a savings goal, check out our competitive loans, and much more. Become a member today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. Member NCUA.
Stephen Ashurst, Cooper Christiansen, and Grant Parkin will be the batters for the Jackson Giants as Post 43 currently trails Evanston 1-0 going into the top of the third. Ryan Fisher to start inning number 3 of work and has done a great job. He got the first 3 outs through ground outs. He got another out in the second through ground out, a strikeout, and a fly out. Left-handed batter versus right-handed pitcher. Ground ball hit right at the shortstop. Gross runs up, makes the play over to Gus Allred for out number 1. Stephen Ashurst takes 1 pitch to ground out to the shortstop. Here's Cooper Christiansen, the left fielder. Right-handed batter, batting .250 on the young season. 4 plate appearance, 1 hit. First pitch in the zone for strike 1. Fisher right back to work, delivers. Now one just outside for a ball, and I mean just. The delivery. Inside nearly looked like it was going to hit Christiansen, but he does a good job kind of getting out of the way. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Outside off of the boot of Jagger Mitchell into the backstop. And it's 3 balls, 1 strike. Fisher delivers. Ball low, and that it will be the first base runner for Jackson today. Grant Parkin, the third baseman, due up. Parkin still looking for that first hit of the season. However, he's only had 1 at-bat in the 2 games that they have played thus far. Center fielder Casey Perriman shaded just slightly to the left as Evanston's playing it situational. Opening pitch to this battle, swing and a miss for strike 1. Throw back to first by Fisher to check up on the runner at first. That's Christiansen. 1 strike, no balls. Evanston scored in the bottom of the second when Ryan Fisher got on via walk and then scored trying to steal third, and the throw sailed into left field, and it's 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Ball's down in the dirt, stopped by Jagger Mitchell, takes it off the knee pads to keep it in front of him and keep that runner at first. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the third, on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw back to first by Jagger, trying to catch Christiansen napping, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fisher checks the runner at first. Gives the sign for Mitchell and delivers. Inside for a ball. Tried to blow that one past him, but it didn't find the window. Fisher working a little bit slower, trying to get things back in timing. He was dealing through the first, and he's looking pretty good here with one out. The 2-2. Chopper right at Jordan Schneider. He bobbles it off his glove because he recovered in time. Yes, to get it over to first to cut down Grant Parkin. Cooper Christiansen advances on the fielder's choice. And now we'll see Parker Bleggy leading it off. He grounded out to the third baseman, Jordan Schneider, to begin the game. 2 down and a runner on second for Jackson here in the top of the third. Ryan Fisher has gone 2 2/3, looking to wrap it up here. Checks the runner at second, lifts his leg, and throws the opening one. Breaking ball outside and low for ball 1. Fisher on the bump. He took the loss against Sheridan last Sunday afternoon in a 3-1 defensive battle that Sheridan won. 1-0 is inside, and it's 2-0. Parker Bleggy, coming into this game, was batting .167, 1 hit on 6 at-bats, and now you can say it's 1 hit on 7 at-bats. 2-0 outside and in the dirt. Good stop by Jagger Mitchell to make it 3-0. Fisher sets on the mound, at glove at his waist, staring down the runner at second. Addresses the plate and delivers, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Parker Bleggy. Mason Wright due up. He grounded out to second his first time coming into this game. Mason was batting .333. Only 6 at-bats, but 2 hits, and he scored twice as well. Checking the runner at second, the pitch. In the zone, straight heat for strike 1. This broadcast also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover, Doctor of Chiropractic's blood work dietary supplements, as the 0-1 is fouled behind the third base dugout to make it 0-2. Blood work dietary supplements, a weight loss program, allergies, get rid of them all. Hoover Chiropractic on 545 Cheyenne Drive in Evanston. The 0-2, almost a swinging bunt type contact right into the glove of Reed Gross, and that's the way the inning ends. So Fisher's able to get around 2 walks, and Evanston still holds the lead on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard 1-0 on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
When someone says sleep apnea, it usually conjures up stereotype images. This is Dr. Jonathan Morgan. The fact is that sleep apnea affects people of all ages and occurs when there is an involuntary pause of breath during sleep. Are you always tired? At Arrowhead Dental, we offer oral appliance therapy as an effective, non-invasive treatment for certain types of sleep apnea. Schedule an appointment to take a simple in-home test. Visit arrowheaddentalwy.com today.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Evanston leads it 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here we're headed to the bottom of the third, where Evanston is the designated home team. We'll have a chance to extend that lead. Ryan Fisher has been good through 3. Only time they've gotten on base are the 2 walks, and Reed Gross will lead it off for the Evanston Outlaws. 1-0 the lead. Parker Bleggy starting inning number 3 of work as Gross swings at the first one, pops it high. First baseman runs over and makes the grab in foul territory. Good play by Steven Ashurst for out number 1. Connor Peterson, who struck out his first time, the brand new high school graduate, batting .250, but leads the team so far with 7 runs scored as we've played 5 games in Gillette. And the first game here is he fouls the first offering into the back fence for strike 1. Bleggy lifts the leg and delivers. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So quickly, Parker Bleggy got a quick first out. Now he's got Connor Peterson down 2 strikes to nothing as Connor pops this one high into shallow center field. Mason Wright runs up and makes the grab for out number 2. Here's Jagger Mitchell, who grounded out to the third baseman. His first at-bat. Coming into this game, was batting .500 and leads the team with 5 RBIs. He has 8 hits on the young season. Casey Perriman, who leads the team, Casey Perriman is second on the team with 6, so Jagger leads the team now after the good third-place game at Gillette that Jagger had, as the first one is high for ball 1. The 1-0 offering outside, tried to catch that outside part of the plate, and it's quickly 2 balls, no strikes. Jagger Mitchell has him right where he wants it. Jagger has been doing a good job trying to pull the ball along that third base line. Seems to be the goal of his every time as he pops this one into left field, and it is foul. A long strike from Jagger Mitchell. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nobody on here in the bottom of the third. Evanston leads it 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Pleggy kicks and deals. Jagger fouls that one off to stay alive. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Lots of 2s on that scoreboard. But the one that matters is that 1 at the bottom of the second frame, as the next pitch is inside and low, and it's a full count. Big at-bat here. If Jagger Mitchell can get on, that'll bring up Ryan Fisher, who came around and scored and accounts for the only run in this game. Fisher, number 5 in the on-deck circle outside the first base dugout. Full count offering is inside, but across the dish for a strikeout looking. So they go down 1-2-3 to end the third. We'll be right back with the top of the fourth after this. Evanston leads on a First Bank presentation 1-0 of Post 41 Baseball on mylocalradio.com and the Big Dog.
We know that when you think of Plains Tire in Evanston, you always think
the Tire Professionals.
Quality customer service. They're friendly with great prices.
I really like Plains Tire in Evanston.
But did you also know that the team at Plains Tire offers oil changes, windshield wiper checks, and free alignment checks? That's right, free alignment checks. We don't want you to quit thinking all those great things when you hear Plains Tire. We just want you to add to the list. Plains Tire, the tire professionals. Stop in today, 157 Bear River Drive.
Crafting is really fun. Sometimes a tutorial helps get the project finished just right. TheLittleSwoodShop.com offers tutorials on Facebook to teach you new techniques and fun ideas for crafting. Follow us on Facebook so you're notified each time we post a new tutorial. Plus, get all your supplies for each project at TheLittleSwoodShop.com. We sell individual project supplies, kits for group projects, and we sell bulk wholesale crafting supplies. Visit TheLittleSwoodShop.com today.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Ryan Fisher starts inning number 4 of work through 4. He has no hits and 2 walks with 1 strikeout. So a good performance here by Ryan Fisher. He pitched well enough to win his previous start on just last Sunday afternoon, but the runs weren't there. Final score of that one, Sheridan 3, Evanston 1. As the Outlaws, not the Red Devils, get ready for inning number 4 of a scheduled 7-rounder with Jackson, the reigning state runners-up. Evanston's already seen one team in the West. That's the reigning state champion Casper Oilers. Beat them 20-6. Evanston wins this one, and you got to think that they like where they could be headed, as conference games are still a while away from starting, but it's always good to come out and get the early season victories, especially against conference opponents like Jackson and Rock Springs, who we will see later on. Seth Christiansen, the shortstop, leads it off. He grounded out to Brendan Thompson over at second to begin the inning. First pitch outside and high for ball 1. Wind is starting to pick up just a little bit, going from right to left field as the 0-1 is speed and low for ball 2. 0-2. Chopper right at Gross. He uses that strong arm to get it back over to first for out number 1. So Ryan Fisher throws 2 straight balls and then gets him to ground out to shortstop for out number 1. Quinn Bruno flew out to left field. His first at-bat in the box, as he'll take the first pitch and chop it along the third base line, foul for strike 1. Weather has definitely improved since we got here, though. I got here around 3 o'clock this afternoon. It was raining and the wind was light as the 0-1 down in the dirt to even the count at 1. It was light raining with some wind, but the wind was blowing the rain into the stand, so that made for an interesting setup as Bruno fouls off the 1-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. After this, it'll be Aaron Moya, who was a strikeout victim his first time up, as Fisher delivers the 0-1, pops that one into left center field for a base hit, and that's the first hit in this ball game. So Quentin Bruno singles into left center field. It's a little liner. And they're going to pinch run him. As number 14 will come out for the Jackson Giants. Throw by Fisher to check up on the new runner. Just kind of let him know, I know you're there. Bridger Hammond, the base runner for Jackson. First pitch to Moya, down for ball 1. Runner on first. 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Evanston leads 1-0 after Ryan Fisher scored after trying to steal third, as the 1-1 is inside to make it 2 balls, 1 strike. Trying to steal third, catcher Bruno threw it to try to catch him stealing, but the throw was high and went into left field, and Fisher easily helped himself to home. Time called by Moya. Didn't like how long Fisher was taking. Quentin Bruno on first after the only hit of the ball game. A little looper into center left field. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 4th, Evanston leads on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard 1-0. The 2-2 is outside in the dirt. Good stop there by Jagger Mitchell. It rolls to the left to hold Bruno at first. Moya the batter. Full count. With 1 down. Runner on first is Quentin Bruno, the catcher for Jackson. Full count delivery. Catches the outside part of the zone, breaking ball for a strikeout looking. Connor Long due up. He's 0 for 1, grounding out to the pitcher first time. First pitch. Speed, swing, and a miss for strike 1. Ryan Fisher blew that one by him. Bridger Hammond, the runner on first, not Bruno, as they pulled Bruno after he got on first for a pitch runner. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on first. Evanston leads it 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The 0-1. Outside, it's trying to steal his Hammond. Jagger got speed jammed after the pitch. And Bruno goes to second. Hammond goes to second. The pitch. Lined up the center. That's a base hit. This could be a run scored. Hammond rounds third. Throw by Perriman is late. And it's 1-all here in Rock Springs. An RBI single for Connor Long. Two down with 1 on. 1 run scored in the inning, and it's 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The new batter will be the southpaw, Stephen Ashurst, who grounded out to Reed Grossover at shortstop his first time up. Fisher delivers. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Post 41, Evanston, tied with post 43, Jackson. No balls, 1 strike. And that one is inside in the zone. A delayed call by the umpire, but it is strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out in a tie ball game. Top of the 4th. The 0-2. Outside for ball 1. Ashurst's trying to stay alive. Go-ahead run on first, and that is Connor Long after his RBI single. Fisher taking his time. The 1-2. Popped up high into center field. Brennan Thompson and Casey Perriman both going to go for it. Perriman wins out, and he'll make the catch on the run. So, 1 run scores. It's 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this for Evanston's turn on the bottom of the 4th on a First Bank presentation of Post 41 Baseball on KNYN and MyLocalRadio.com.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty. Where legendary customer service is not a myth.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
An RBI single by Connor Long, and it's 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Bottom of the fourth, ELAN, OLLIFF, live from Paul J. WATAHA Complex here in Rock Springs as Evanston looks to take the lead back against Jackson. Connor Pluggy started this game, and it looks like he will take the ball and continue. First pitch to Ryan Fisher, way outside. Breaking ball got away from him for ball one. Fisher walked his first time up and then came around to score on an error as Fisher swings at the 1-0, pops it high, and the second baseman, Connor Long, makes the grab for out number one. Here's Casey Perriman, who flew out to deep left field first time up. Going into this game, he was batting .667, leading the team after a great weekend in Gillette. I'd love to keep that one going. First pitch to Perriman, who bats right-handed. Swing and a miss at an inside pitch for strike one. Wind begins to pick back up as the outfield playing pretty much straight up as Perriman takes the 0-1 and fouls it deep into left field and out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Shortstop Seth Christiansen all the way back on the outfield grass between second and third. The pitch 0-2 outside for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Casey Perriman, who wears the number 2 jersey as Evanston comes out in their gray uniforms with white and blue stripes. White numerals with the blue outline. The pitch. Perriman chops that one high into foul territory. Bruno runs to his right in the back grass and makes the catch for out number 2. Gus Allred, who got on via walk and made it to third, will come up. Only left-handed bat on this lineup for Evanston tonight. As Parker Pluggy about to wrap up inning number 4 if he can get rid of Gus Allred. If not, he'll face Jordan Schneider, who got on via walk as well. Pluggy kicks and deals. Inside, tried to find the close part of the zone to the left-hander, but it's ball one. Gets the sign from Bruno. And the delivery. Finds the zone right down the center for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Evanston trying to take the lead back after giving up a run in the top of the 4th, and it's 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Pitch, chopper right to the first baseman, who underhands it to Pluggy, and that will be out number 3 on a 3-1 putout. So no run scored in this inning. It's still 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Baseball on MyLocalRadio.com and the Big Dog.
It's human nature to think the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. That's not always true, especially when it comes to buying vehicles. This is Dennis Lynch, General Manager at Auto Farm Chevrolet. Dealerships pay the same price for new vehicles across America. The fact is, the best deals are right here, in your own backyard. The difference is that our employees are your neighbors, people you can trust. Please visit us first, Auto Farm Chevrolet. We are your community-driven dealer.
When someone says sleep apnea, it usually conjures up stereotype images. This is Dr. Jonathan Morgan. The fact is that sleep apnea affects people of all ages and occurs when there is an involuntary pause of breath during sleep. Are you always tired? At Arrowhead Dental, we offer oral appliance therapy as an effective, non-invasive treatment for certain types of sleep apnea. Schedule an appointment to take a simple in-home test. Visit arrowheaddentalwy.com today.
A pass to the Evanston Recreation Center gets you so much more than a weight room. A pass also gives you access to the pool, hot tub, steam rooms, cardio room, cycling studio, shooting range, basketball court, and locker rooms with showers. Passes also let you attend drop-in fitness classes at no additional cost, including Zumba, yoga, cycling, water aerobics, and strength training classes. Live your fit life with a pass to the Evanston Recreation Center. Payment plans available. Stop in today.
First pitch to Christiansen is outside for ball one, inside for strike one. Seems like he's the call on the scoreboard, and then he fouls off to 0-2. Here comes the next one, and that one low in the dirt, so Ryan Fisher can't get the 3 straight pitch strikeout as we enter the 5th inning here on this scheduled 7-round battle between Evanston and Jackson. 1-2 is outside for ball 2. Feeling some sprinkle drops falling a little bit as the 1-2 is hit high about Bill Height to Jordan Schneider. He picks it up, fires it first for out number 1. Grant Parkin due up for the Jackson Giants. As he'll take the first pitch and foul that one behind the first base dugout for strike 1. First pitch to Parkin, or next pitch to Parkin, swing and a miss for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on as Ryan Fisher is in the middle of inning number 5. And a third pitch finds the outside part of the zone for a strikeout looking. That is the second one for Fisher. And now here comes Parker Bleggy. His counterpart on the mound. Ryan Fisher has pitched 4 2/3 already. Would like to make it a quick one to Bleggy as he'll chop this one right towards Jordan Schneider. It's off of his glove and into left field. And that's a base hit for Parker Bleggy. Here comes Mason Wright, who's grounded out to second and lined out to the shortstop in his previous 2 appearances. Left-handed batter versus right-handed pitcher. Fisher delivers inside around the knees for ball 1. Two down and 1 on. Runner on first is Parker Bleggy after a single along the left field line. 1-1 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Fisher throws back to first to check on Bleggy. Bleggy gets dirty to get back to first in time. Fisher sets at the belt. Gets the sign from Mitchell, throws inside around the shins again. And it's 2 straight balls, trying to back up Mason Wright, the center fielder for Jackson. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 down. Top of the 5th. Next pitch is heat down Broadway. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Throw back over to first. Ryan Fisher letting Parker Bleggy know he is well aware of him. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. The pitch outside, and it's 31. Don't see any indication of someone warming up for Evanston quite yet, as it's 2 down with a runner on first. The 3-1. Inside zone, first strike 1. Good breaking ball. Looked like it was going to start to hook even more inside to where it missed the window, but it found the mitt of Jagger Mitchell in the zone. Full count, big at bat. The pitch is inside too far to Wacom. So Bleggy goes to second, and Wright gets on via the walk. Here's Seth Christiansen, the shortstop. He's grounded out to second and shortstop in the game thus far. Runners in scoring position, 2 down, top of the 5th, as the opening pitch of this battle is way outside in the dirt. Good stop by Jagger Mitchell to keep the runners at bay. Runner at second is Parker Bleggy, the pitcher. Runner at first is Mason Wright, the center fielder. The batter is Seth Christiansen, the shortstop. Next pitch taken into center field. Casey Perriman retreating back, makes the grab, and that'll retire the side. So they're able to get out of that jam. No runs scored in this one. It's still 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 5th after this on a First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes for the tooth fairy, so the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
We know that when you think of Plains Tire in Evanston, you always think
The Tire Professionals.
Quality customer service. They're friendly with great prices.
I really like Plains Tire in Evanston.
But did you also know that the team at Plains Tire offers oil changes, windshield wiper checks, and free alignment checks? That's right, free alignment checks. We don't want you to quit thinking all those great things when you hear Plains Tire. We just want you to add to the list. Plains Tire, the tire professionals. Stop in today, 157 Bear River Drive.
It is a tie ball game, 1-1. The Evanston Red Devils locked in a battle with the Jackson Giants. Parker Bleggy out there to start inning number 5 of his shift. Evanston will have Jordan Schneider, Kendall Cummings, and Brennan Thompson due up for the Outlaws. Mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Jordan Schneider, Connor Peterson, and Casey Perriman, the 3 seniors, the 3 high school seniors on this team, all were at Evanston High School getting their diplomas this morning at around 11 o'clock. Ceremony ended just shy of 1 o'clock, and then they did a parade through town. Those boys jumped right in the car and came to Rock Springs to play a game on graduation day, so hats off to them. First pitch to Jordan Schneider, swing and a miss for strike 1. Jordan walked his only plate appearance, as he'll take the 0-1 and foul it behind the press box for strike 2. The announcement goes out over the PA that foul balls will be exchanged for candy to the youngsters, as Jordan Schneider takes the 0-2 and fouls it off. So just as soon as that announcement was made, about 4 youngsters ran out of the stands to go chase that one that Schneider put behind the press box. No balls, 2 strikes, 1-1 the score. Pitch outside, and it's ball 1. Try to get a breaking ball in that corner. 1-2 from Pluggy. Inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. This broadcast also brought to you in part by mylocalradio.com. Local radio just for you. Local and regional news, weather, job listings, giveaways, and contests. And as you can see on mylocalradio.com, live regional sports as Schneider goes down looking on a breaking ball on the outside for out number 1. Again, that's mylocalradio.com. Next up will be Kendall Cummings. He struck out looking his first plate appearance back in the second and is batting .200 coming into this game. The opening pitch fouled off into the back fence for strike 1. Evanston still looking for their first hit of the game as their 1 run scored after a walk and an error. The 0-1 is Cummings, drives it into left field. Chris Jansen goes into foul territory, but he can't chase that one down as it drops out of play. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom of the 5th. As we'll play 7. We may even go further if this score holds. It's 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. ELAN OLLIFF coming to you live from Paul J. WATAHA Complex in Rock Springs, Wyoming. The pitch. Hopper right at the shortstop and into the outfield for the first base hit for Evanston. Kendall Cummings takes the goose egg off that part of the score sheet. Beautiful hit, just laced right in between second and third. The shortstop dived and mistimed it. It rolls into the outfield grass, and we've got a runner on. Brennan Thompson struck out looking his first time back in the first. The pitch. He lays down the bunt beautifully along the first base line, and that's the only play that they'll have is at first. That'll now bring up Reed Gross with 2 down. He's flown out to left and popped out to the first baseman in his previous plate appearances. Pluggy checks the runner at second. Gross swings at the first one, a big one. It's outside, and he misses for strike 1. Reed Gross came in batting .231 after the weekend in Gillette. Love to improve that. Pitch. Gross, shallow left field. That's down for a base hit. They're waving the runner around. Evanston should take the lead. Here comes Kendall Cummings. He scores, and the Outlaws lead it 2-1 after the RBI single by Reed Gross. Clutch hitting there by Reed Gross. That is definitely a candidate for your Dr. McKay Franklin Precision play of the game. Brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Family Dental Services. Here's Connor Peterson. He's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. Runner on first, pops this one way high into left center field. Center fielder Mason Wright runs clear over to around shallow shortstop to make the grab and end the inning. So 1 run scores in this one, and it's back to an Evanston lead. They lead it 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on a First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on My Local Radio and the Big Dog.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
When you want something custom built for your home, farm and ranch, vehicle, or trailer, it needs to be done with precision, be strong, and be affordable. Get all this and more when you work with the Steel Shop at Elling Ford Brothers. You bring the plan or idea, and they'll make it a reality. The Steel Shop sells and installs vehicle accessories like bull bars, running boards, and bed liners. They also specialize in truck and trailer hitches as well. Get it built to last. Elling Ford Brothers, 221 County Road in Evanston.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Cooper Christiansen steps in for Jackson, post 43. Here in the 6th inning, it'll be Christiansen, Parkin, and then back to the top of the order with Parker Bleggy. Ryan Fisher out there to start inning number 5 of work for him, or 6, as he takes the first one and puts a grounder into left field, a leadoff hit for Christiansen. Grant Parkin, the third baseman, will now bat as they pull Christiansen, and they're going to bring back in, I believe that's the same young man who ran and scored the run back in the 4th. I got to double check on that. Yes, Bridger Hammond on first for Jackson. Seems like if they get a runner on, they're bringing him in. As the first pitch to Parkin goes inside for ball 1. Quentin Bruno got the base hit that brought in Hammond, and then he would come around to score. 1-0 outside, and it's 2 balls, no strikes. Evanston leads on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard 2-1. Over Jackson. The runners up at the state tournament last year, going down and losing to Casper in the first game after Jackson came back up through the losers bracket. I believe 5-1 was the final score of that. I'll have to double check that. 2-1 inside, and it's 2-0 inside, and it's 3 balls, no strikes. Throw back to first to check on Hammond. As Aaron Moya is the batter. Been saying it wrong for a little bit. Apologies. That was Quentin Bruno who got the first hit, who got the first hit that brought in Hammond to run. 3-0 is in the zone for strike 1, so Fisher not going to let him go on 4 straight pitches, wanting to keep this in his control. Can he fill the count by getting a strike? The 3-1 from Fisher. Inside at the zone. Around the knees for strike 2, so he, after going down 3-0, he's brought it back to full count. A lot of talk in the Jackson dugout. Throw back to first by Fisher, who kind of does a sidearm throw for that pickoff move. As Hammond is back there in time. Pitch from Fisher. Low in the dirt for ball 4. So after allowing the single, they walk Aaron Moya. And that puts the dangerous Chase Hammond, who we've seen score 1 run off of pinch hits, in scoring position. Here comes Coach Chad Thompson. We'll see if this is the end of the day for Ryan Fisher or if this is just a check up on him. Bridger Hammond, the runner on second for Jackson. Runner on first after a walk is Aaron Moya. And it looks like we're just checking in on Ryan Fisher as the conversation between Thompson is short but sweet, but I imagine it went something along the lines. You feeling it? Yes, Coach, I'm feeling all right. So we're going to let him try to finish this one up. Nobody down, runners on first and second. Right as that conference broke up, you heard Brennan Thompson telling Jagger Mitchell to keep an eye on that first base side. Jagger, we saw him pick off a runner after a strike in Gillette, maybe trying to set up something similar as the first pitch to Connor Long is outside for a ball. Two to 1 the score after Evanston took the lead back thanks to an RBI by Reed Gross in the last inning. Here we are in the 6th. Evanston would love to hold that lead coming out of here and then just focus on either adding more runs to the board or just get 3 outs to put this one away and go to 2-0 against West opponents. The pitch, way outside, good grab by Jagger Mitchell, and it's 3 balls, no strikes. 3 balls, no strikes, and the chant from the fans is, well, not the chant, but the call is to make him pitch. They're going to get one. As Fisher fires a breaking ball right down Broadway for strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. This broadcast also brought to you in part by Superior Rental and the Gun Room at 371 Prospector Drive in Evanston. Full line of Cub Cadet outdoor power equipment in stock and ready to go as Fisher fires one in there for strike 2. So after going down 3-0, he's fired 2 consecutive strikes, and he's got a full count for the second batter in a row. First time he lost him on a walk. See what happens here. The full count to Long. Swing and a miss, and down he goes for out number 1. That is strikeout number 3 for Ryan Fisher, as we'll now see the left-handed batting Stephen Ashurst. The pitch. Low, bounces off the plate and into the glove of Jagger Mitchell for ball 1. Outfield playing pretty well straight up. Brennan Thompson shifting a little bit back. He's still in his second base spot, but he's playing fairly deep. Shortstop, Reed Gross covering second. Next pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. To Stephen Ashurst. Cooper Christiansen, the left fielder, on deck. Ashurst 0 for 2. He grounded out to the shortstop and flew out to left field as the next one's another swing and a miss. Fisher going right after him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. Can they get out of this jam? Fisher checks the runner at second. No one's guarding it, so he's focusing on the man at the plate. The delivery. Fouled into, heads up. Fouled into the left field. So to paint the picture for you, sorry for being a little loud there. The complex is where you have 4 fields kind of creating a circle where they shoot out. So when you foul one deep enough, as we just saw from Stephen Ashurst, it could go into a field where another game is being played. They are having a rec league softball game in the field immediately to our left. That one landed around the pitcher's mound of that game. So that's why I was yelling heads up. 1-2, the count as Ashurst steps out of the batter's box to try to reset. Runners on first and second. 1-2. Outside, Jagger thought about throwing down to second, but nobody was covering the bag. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Turned into quite a nice day here in Rock Springs, Wyoming. We were a little worried at the beginning of this, as I mentioned. We had wind and rain as Ashurst fouls the 2-2 offering into the back screen. A little worried because it was light rain but some wind, and that wind was blowing the water directly into the crowd. So you can imagine as I'm setting up cameras, setting up this laptop, it's a little concerned about my equipment, but it's turned into a good one as Fisher thought about checking and throwing over to second, but he steps off the mound. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second, 1 down. Stephen Ashurst is the batter. Here's the 2-2. Inside zone for strike 3, and he goes down looking. Strikeout number 4 for Fisher. 3 of them have been catching guys looking. Here comes Cooper Christiansen, who walked and grounded out to second. So he's 0 for 1. Runners on first and second. The runner on second is Chase Hammond, as Fisher will throw to Thompson to just let Chase know that he's there. Or sorry, Bridger Hammond, excuse me. And the runner on first is Aaron Moya. First pitch is right down the middle, but a little high for ball 1. Cooper Christiansen, the batter. If he gets on somehow, some way, he'll face Grant Parkin. If he doesn't, we'll see Evanston, Jagger Mitchell, Ryan Fisher, and Casey Perriman in the bottom of the 6th. Fisher with the delivery. Cutter outside. Runner's caught off second, and it is nearly a great play. Jagger Mitchell can't quite get it there in time, as Hansen was thinking about going for second. Sorry, Hammond was thinking about going for third. Puts the brakes on when he saw that the ball was not hit. Almost falls over, and Jagger took advantage of it. Christiansen takes the 2-0 and fouls it off. 2 balls, 1 strike after the foul ball. Pitch low, and it's 3 balls, 1 strike. Well, Ryan Fisher loaded up with a strike here for the 3rd batter in a row. He did it with Bruno. He did it with Moya, but that one gets away from him. And in the dirt. So bases are loaded after the walk by Christiansen. Here's Grant Parkin, who last time he was up, he went down looking. He was thrown out on a 5-3 fielder's choice his first time, meaning a third baseman to first baseman, as the first pitch from Fisher is right down the pipe, but a little low for ball 1. Bases loaded. Bridger Hammond on third as Fisher fires a strike to make it 1-1. Aaron Moya at second, and Cooper Christiansen at first after just drawing the walk. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Bases loaded. Swing and a miss, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Can Fisher get out of this one? 1-run lead. The 1-2 was outside, and it's 2-2. 1-run lead for Evanston. Bases loaded, 2 down. Top of the 5th. Sorry, 6th. Pitch. In the zone, inside. Going down looking is Grant Parkin, and that is out number 3. So Evanston gets out of the bases loaded jam. It's 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll have the bottom of the 6th after this on a First Bank presentation of Evanston Baseball on MyLocalRadio.com and the Big Dog.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
We know that when you think of Plains Tire in Evanston, you always think
The Tire Professionals.
Quality customer service. They're friendly with great prices.
I really like Plains Tire in Evanston.
But did you also know that the team at Plains Tire offers oil changes, windshield wiper checks, and free alignment checks? That's right, free alignment checks. We don't want you to quit thinking all those great things when you hear Plains Tire. We just want you to add to the list. Plains Tire, the tire professionals. Stop in today, 157 Bear River Drive.
This broadcast also brought to you in part by Superior Rental and the Gun Room in Evanston. We're going to do this again as I wasn't able to finish it. So Superior Rental and the Gun Room in Evanston. Full line of Cub Cadet outdoor power equipment in stock and ready to take home today. Great discounts and easy financing. They're also a rental place, so they got pressure washers, trimmers, tillers, mowers, anything you can need, including those really popular zero-turn riding mowers. That's Superior Rental and the Gun Room at 371 Prospector Drive in Evanston. Also by Union Wireless, treating you like a neighbor, not a number. Wireless speed so fast you'll see stars. That's Union Wireless at unionwireless.com. Jagger Mitchell will lead things off for the Evanston Outlaws. He leads the team coming into this game with 8 hits and 5 RBIs. He was batting .500 coming into this game, but he is 0 for 2 at the moment. First pitch to Jagger. Pops that one high, directly high, and it goes behind the press box for strike one. The 0-1. High and in for ball one. The 1-1 delivery, and that one's high, and Jagger's got him up 2 balls, 1 strike. Parker Pleggy starting inning number 6 of work. After Jagger, it'll be Ryan Fisher as the 2-1 is outside, and it's a 31 count. 3 balls, 1 strikes to Jagger Mitchell. Ryan Fisher, Casey Perriman due up in this inning. So the heart of the order for the Outlaws, a good chance to maybe get some insurance runs as Jagger fouls this one off the catcher's helmet and into the backstop. Quentin Bruno, the catcher, appears to be all right, so he just throws it back and says, let's go. 3 balls, 2 strikes. I want to say this is the second time we've seen a full count to Jagger Mitchell in this ballgame. Immediately after this game, we'll rush through our post-game show, and then we'll get off, and then we'll set up for the next game of this doubleheader, Evanston versus Rock Springs, as Jagger tries to lace it along the left field line, but it goes foul. If you've been watching the games at Gillette and today, you'll notice that's what Jagger's trying to do every at-bat, trying to find that left field line. The pitch. Inside, and it was a full count, and that's ball 4. Jagger Mitchell gets on with the walk. Here's Ryan Fisher. He's 0 for 1. He walked his first time and came around and scored, and then popped out to the second baseman, his second plate appearance. But he's been great on the mound thus far. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Good grab there by Bruno. Jagger's got the speed that anything on the ground and rolling to the backstop, he's heading for second. Set by Pleggy, gets the sign from Bruno. The pitch inside and low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Bottom of the 6th, Evanston leads it 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on the back of a great pitching performance by Ryan Fisher. He's at the plate. 2-0 to him, high, and it's 3 balls, no strikes. Jason Huggins probably thinking about getting up another pitcher at some point soon. As the 3-0's on its way, and that's a breaking ball that started inside and found its way down the center for strike 1. Fisher wisely held off. You're up 3-1. You don't need to rush it. Casey Perriman on deck. Jagger Mitchell on first. Nobody down as the 3-1 offering is fouled off to make it a full count. So Pleggy taking a page out of Ryan Fisher's book. 3 straight batters. Ryan Fisher went down 3-0 and then loaded the count on him. One of them he got out. Full count offering. Popped up high into right field, shallow right field. Coming over to make the grab was Moya, but it drops on the first base line. He must have lost it in the sun because it drops literally at his feet. And it's a single for Ryan Fisher. And we'll see what they score that. So runners on first and second for Casey Perriman. He flew out to left field and popped out to the catcher as he's 0 for 2 in this one. Very, very recent high school graduate, meaning this morning. Throw back to second by Pleggy to check on Mitchell, as that was an interesting little move. He lifted the leg and then pivoted on his back leg to get it back over to second. The pitch. Bunt by Casey Perriman. That caught everybody off guard as soon as Casey showed his bat. You hear the scream bunt from the first baseman, and all of a sudden the entire Rock Springs infield shifts in. So a good heads-up call there by Coach Thompson to tell Casey to bunt it. But now that level of surprise is gone, may not be what happens here. 2-1 the score. No balls, 1 strike to Perriman. Swing and a miss, and he was swung out of his shoes at that one. No balls, 2 strikes, a fastball right down the center. Nobody down, runners on first and second. Fisher on first, Mitchell on second. Mitchell got on with the walk as Perriman chops one in between the gap between second and third. That goes into left field. They're bringing Jagger Mitchell home. Throw to the catcher is not even going to be close to being in time. They almost caught Ryan Fisher going off a second, but he makes a dive back, and Casey Perriman back in the hits column with an RBI single. And that might do it for Parker Pleggy. As he comes off to a ovation. See who the next pitcher is for Jackson. Waiting to see the number as it's a right-hander. First pitch he throws is a breaking ball, curves outside. As Bruno is catching for him. Evanston leads it 3-1 now after the RBI single by Casey Perriman. That scored Jagger Mitchell from second. The entire Jackson team huddled on the pitching mound. This broadcast also brought to you in part by Dr. Todd Hoover Chiropractic Clinic on 545 Cheyenne Drive in Evanston. Call 307-789-0043 today. Blood work, dietary supplements, weight loss programs, and allergies, you can get rid of them all with Hoover Chiropractic. That's Hoover Chiropractic on 545 Cheyenne Drive in Evanston. Call 307-789-0043 today. Evanston leads it on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard 3-1, as number 27 is the new pitcher for the Jackson Giants. Number 27, that is Connor Long. He is the new pitcher. Can't quite close the book on Parker Pleggy as he is responsible for the runners on first and second. As Gus Allred gets ready to step in. First pitch is a ball to Allred. Runners on first and second. Casey Perriman on first after the RBI single. Ryan Fisher on second. The pitch. Inside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gus Allred. Gus walked his first time up and then grounded out to the first baseman. Evanston's got 1 insurance run. They'd like another one. The delivery, swing and a miss at a slow breaking ball, completely changing the timing of Allred for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Allred chops this one between the gap between first and second, and that should load the bases as it rolls into shallow right field. They get it back in time. And Allred greets the first pitcher with a single. All the runners move over. Here comes Jordan Schneider. He's 0 for 1, walked his first time up, and then struck out looking the next time. Schneider chops this one right at the shortstop. They throw to home to get the force out at home. Throw to second is not in time. So Schneider will get on due to the fielder's choice. Ryan Fisher cut out at home on the force out. And now here's Kendall Cummings. He's 1 for 2 with a run scored. Bases loaded, a big chance here. First pitch, swing and a miss at an outside. He fouled it off for strike 1. Next pitch, chopper at the shortstop. Throw to second for the force out. Throw to first. Off of the glove. And because it's off the glove, it rolls away. 2-run score from Evanston as Casey Perriman scored on the hit. And then as things are getting really messy on my score sheet, Gus Allred comes in to score on the error. As now Brennan Thompson will come up. Big chance for him, runner on first. Jordan Schneider also came around and scored there. Runner on first is Kendall Cummings. As Brennan Thompson comes into an Evanston lead, 5-1, 2 balls, 1 strike on the scoreboard. Brought to you by Impact Physical Therapy. Evanston will, after they go down, will get a chance as Thompson chops one at the third baseman. It's in and out of his hand. He picks up. He doesn't throw. It's not in time. That'll send the runner from second to third. So heads up base running by Kendall Cummings as he'll go to third and Thompson will go to first. Runners on the corners now for Reed Gross, who kind of started this rally back in the 5th with an RBI single. 2 down. Throw to first to check on Thompson. Snagged by Ashurst for the throw. Reed Gross, right-handed batter, versus Connor Long, right-handed pitcher. He throws. Breaking ball, cuts outside. Good stop by Bruno. So we can officially close the book on Parker Pleggy, and we'll do that after the 1-0. This one chopped right at the shortstop, pitches it to second to get the force out. That will be the inning. So 3 more runs score for Evanston, and it's 5-1. Outlaws on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston will try to put this one away when we come back on a First Bank presentation of Post 41 Baseball on MyLocalRadio.com and the Big Dog.
The importance of saving and learning how to use money wisely can be taught from a very young age. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we offer youth accounts to help kids learn to save, borrow, and spend responsibly. Our youth accounts are special, just like the kids in our community. Check out our See You Grow, See You Learn, and See You Prosper accounts for kids 0 to 18. These accounts are great to start managing finances. Open a youth account today for $1. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
New pitcher for Evanston, it's a left-hander, as we'll close the book on Ryan Fisher, and we'll have those stats for you in a second. He went 6 innings pitched, allowed 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts. No hit batsman, no homers, and is currently in line for the win. Having a hard time making out the number of the new Evanston pitcher. There it is, number 8. That would be Clayton Moyles, who came on in relief against Casper and faced 6 batters, struck out 5. Or got 6 outs and struck out 5. He'll see number 4 first, as first run from Moyles is in the zone for strike 1. Parker Pleggy, of course, the leadoff man. Here in the 7th, Evanston 3 outs away from winning this one. Next pitch inside from Moyles for ball 1. Moyles delivers this one left field, and that will bounce off the fence. This is going to be extra bases for Pleggy, and he gets in with a stand-up double to lead off the second. We'll now see Mason Wright, the center fielder. Left-handed batter versus left-handed pitching. First pitch. Right down Broadway for strike one. Wind starting to pick up as the sun begins to dip to the west. 0-1 is off of Jagger Mitchell's glove into the fence, and that'll advance Pleggy over to third. Moyles went 1 2/3 innings in the win against Casper. Faced 8 batters. Walked 2, struck out 5, and hit 1. Next pitch is ball for 2-1 count with a runner on third. Evanston leads it 5-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Two one is outside, but in the zone for strike two. Good little breaking ball that hangs on to the edge of the window. Moyles sets, kicks back, and delivers. Swing and a miss, and down goes right. One down for Evanston, 2 more to get the victory here. Evanston leads by 4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Seth Christiansen, who's 0 for 3, flew out to center his last time. First pitch outside and in the zone for ball 1. This umpire has a very lackadaisical way of, when the pitch is delivered, kind of gets up and then throws that fist out there to show a strike. 0-1 for Moyles. Fly ball into right field. Foul territory, making the running catches Gus Allred for out number 2. 2 down to Quentin Bruno, who is 2 for 3 and 2 for 2 his last 2 at bats. Singles in both of them, which have brought in Bridger Hammond to pinch run for him. And that's how that one Jackson run ended up. Moyles delivers. In the zone, Bruno thought about going. He kind of brought his elbows in like he was ready to swing at it, but it was very, very subtle. Right down the center for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. A delivery. Outside, Bruno checks his swing for ball 1. Fly ball into center field. That's going to drop, and a run scores. And Quentin Bruno, 3-hit ball game, and gets an RBI. 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll see if they leave Bruno out there or if they're going to bring Bridger Hammond in to run for him, or anyone else for that matter. Nope, they're going to let Bruno run. Clayton Moyles with 2 down. Runner on first, allow 1 run, and it's 2 for Jackson, 5 for Evanston. They lead by 3. Top of the 7th. Trying to get out of here and get ready for Rock Springs in a matter of about just under 50 minutes. The delivery. Inside, nearly hit Bruno. It's past Mitchell, but they actually did hit. Sorry, it did hit Moya. And now the tying run comes to the plate in the form of Connor Long, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI already. Five to 2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston, the designated home team, so if this does get tied or if Jackson does go to the lead, they will have their say. And if that happens, we'll see Peterson, Mitchell, and Fisher for the Outlaws as the first pitch. As I was looking down my score sheet, I missed what it was. So watching the scorecard, or the scoreboard, has not updated yet. So the second pitch of this at-bat coming from Moyles to Long. In the zone for a strike. Says no balls, 1 strike on the scoreboard, but we do know that the scoreboard is about a pitch behind as Moyles delivers. Right down the center speed, but it drops low. I believe they just signaled the umpire. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the scoreboard updates it. Runners on first and second, top of the 7th. Evanston leads by 3. The pitch. Inside, 3 balls, 1 strike. A 31 count. Can Clayton Moyles get it back? Clayton gets the sign from Jagger. And the delivery. Fouled off, and it's full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Clayton Moyles made a pitch when he had to. Runners on first and second. Runner on first is Aaron Moya, who got there by hit by pitch. Second, Quentin Bruno, who got there on an RBI single. Got on base, that is. The full count delivery. Chopper right at Moyles. He picks it up, gloves it, fires to first, and this ball game's over. Evanston wins this one. Final score, 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap and our Dr. McKay Franken Precision Play of the Game on a First Bank presentation of Evanston Outlaw Baseball. They win it 5-2 over Jackson. We'll be right back on the Big Dog on MyLocalRadio.com.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
It's time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap. Final score of this one, 5-2. Evanston Outlaws came in here looking to get another win against a team that they will face in conference play, the Jackson Giants, defending state runners-up. And it was quite the doozy for most of it. The first run would be scored in the second inning when Ryan Fisher would get on via walk and then score on an error by the catcher. Fisher was trying to steal third, but the throw by Quentin Bruno goes over the third baseman's glove and into the outfield to score the run. Then it would be virtually runless until the fourth inning when Quentin Bruno would get on with a single, and then Bridger Hammond would get pinch run for him and come around to score on after stealing second. That would be the only run for Jackson until we get to the desperation time. It'd be 1-1 all the way until the fifth inning, where Reed Gross would score Kendall Cummings on an RBI single, and Evanston would go out into the lead. They tack on a few more insurance run, and Evanston wins this one. Final score, 5-2. Ryan Fisher gets the win, and Parker Pleggy gets the loss. Since it is 3 runs, I have to double check, but I think Moyles might have gotten the save since it's 3 runs. I'll have to double check on that. But that is how it ends. And that is your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap. Remember, Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat, where they spend 6 hours daily slicing all natural meats and fresh produce for your 30-second sandwich. Again, that's Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game and post-game stats. Again, your final score, Evanston 5, Jackson 2, on a First Bank presentation of Evanston Outlaw Baseball on mylocalradio.com and the Big Dog.
You're invited to come in and visit with the team at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley today. Our customers are our friends. If you haven't ever been in, stop in today. We'd love to get to know you. If you haven't been in for a while, stop in and let's get caught up. And if you were here yesterday, come back again soon. You always have an open invitation to visit the crew at Cache Honda Yamaha, where our customers are our friends, on US 91 between Logan and Smithfield.
Early Oregon-bound immigrants traveled through the Bear Lake Valley. U.S. Highway 30 basically follows the Oregon Trail. Many wagon trains stopped at Thomas L. Pegleg Smith Trading Post, located near Dingle, Idaho, for supplies. One traveler wrote of camping along Cotton Line Bear River, watching grass as tall as a man wave in the wind. Today, you don't have to ride in a wagon to visit Bear Lake Valley, but the rich history is still here to enjoy. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
It's time for some post-game stats on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Outlaw Baseball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN 99.1. First, let's go ahead and go through the pitching. For the victorious Ryan Fisher, he goes 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts, no runs, no hit batsman, and no home runs. Clayton Moyles, he'll go 1 inning, allow 2 hits, allow 1 run. It was earned. And 1 hit batsman in, I think it's a save, but I'm going to have to double check on that. For the Jackson Bronx, Parker Blaggy goes 2 for 3 with a run scored. Mason Wright goes 0 for 3. Seth Christiansen 0 for 4. Quentin Bruno 3 for 4 with a RBI, and Bridger Hammond gets the run scored. Aaron Moya 0 for 2. Connor Long 2 for 3 with an RBI. Seth Ashurst, will go 0 for 3. Cooper Christiansen will go 0 for 1 with 2 walks. And Grant Parkman will go 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. On the other side of the ledger for pitching, Connor Blaggy goes 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, 5 runs, 2 of them earned. 4 walks and 3 strikeouts. Connor Long would come in relief, go 1 inning, 3 hits, and that's all that they would do there. For the hitting stats for the Evanston Red Devils, Reed Gross would go 1 for 3 with an RBI. Connor Peterson would go 0 for 3. Jagger Mitchell would go 0 for 2, but he would score on a walk. Ryan Fisher would go, I believe they granted that as a hit in the 6th inning, so he goes 1 for 2 with a run scored. Casey Perriman, 1 for 3 with an RBI. Gus Allred, 1 for 2 with a run scored. Jordan Schneider will go 0 for 1, but will score a run. Kendall Cummings, 1 for 2 with a run scored. And Brennan Thompson, looks like I have him going 1 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt. So those are your stats. It's time to name our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game. And we're going to give it to Reed Gross. It's the bottom of the 5th. The game is tied. Kendall Cummings just got on with a single. Brennan Thompson bats him over the 2nd, and Reed Gross takes a beautiful ball into the outfield to score the run. So that is your Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game. Again, your final score 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We're That's it for this broadcast. In about 30 minutes, we'll have Evanston taking on Rock Springs on a different stream. On behalf of myself and, of course, our producer back in Evanston, Alyssa McDaniel, I'm Elon All saying we'll see you next we'll see you when the ball flies, which will be right here in about 30 minutes on MyLocalRadio.com and the Big Dog when the Evanston Outlaws take on the Archie Hay Rock Springs Sand Puppies. Thank you so much, and take care.
You've been tuned into Evanston Outlaw Baseball on the Big Dog 99.1 KNYN with live video online at MyLocalRadio.com. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by these supporting businesses and individuals: Auto Farm Chevrolet, First Bank of Evanston, Dr. McKay Franken, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Arrowhead Dental, Plains Tire, the Come On In of Casper, the Littlest Wood Shop, Evanston Recreation Center, the Legal Tender Restaurant in Best Western Dunmore Inn, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, Uinta County School District No. 1, Ellingford Brothers, Bear River Dental of Evanston and Black's Fork Dental of Mountain View, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Mountain West Business Solutions, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Cash Honda Yamaha, and by Dr. Todd Hoover Chiropractic. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media. Our executive producer is Val Cook. We want to thank Office Manager Kayleen Anderson, our Sales Manager Julie Burley, along with Evanston's ELAN OLLIFF, and Bridge Valley's Jake Hibbard, Rich County's Ryan Steinekert, and production assistant Alyssa McDaniel. But the biggest thanks of all is to our sponsors and to you for tuning in. We invite you to visit MyLocalRadio.com for archived games and like My Local Radio on Facebook to stay up to date with the game broadcasts. Thank you for joining us on this presentation of Evanston Outlaws Baseball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at MyLocalRadio.com.